Okay, just testing. Hello everyone, can you hear me clearly? Okay, if you can hear me clearly, please type in the comments. Yes, just type in yes, the letter S. I'm just waiting for the comments to come in. The moment you type in yes in the comment, I'm going to start. So can you all hear me clearly? I'm waiting for your comments. When you put in the comment yes, I'm going to start the session. Yeah, type in the comment yes, and we are going to start. Yes, 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 yes. I'm getting few comments. Very good. Okay, fantastic. Let me share my screen and we'll get started. So if you're able to see my screen, type in yes. You're able to see my screen? Okay, today we are going to talk about employability and entrepreneurship gaps. How excited are you about this topic? Employability and entrepreneurship gaps. This is the most difficult topic to crack because today we have a problem. And let's go through those problems and how we can derive solutions through this presentation and some of the tips which I'm going to give you. And what I would recommend is stay till the end because you're going to get International Association of Academic plus Corporate Societies certificate if you're completing this entire session, and you're going to get some gifts with the power of 10 as well as few gifts from me in terms of few free online courses. So I'm sure you're excited. If you're excited, type in E now. I'm going to get started. Okay. So look at the report. SHM report says there are employment gaps even in our management education, whether it's India or overseas, right? Management education, especially, there are 7% MBA graduates which are employable. And look at some other stats which says 80% of the MBA freshers won't get a job. And a lot of things are there which will get covered in the session as to why some of the top MBAs, 93% of the MBA graduates are unemployable. You're going to walk through this. And also, Economic Times states that 94% of the engineers are unfit, are not fit for hiring. Why? Do you have an answer for this? If you have an answer, start typing it in the comments now. Start typing in the comments now. And the one who gives me the right answers will be able to get few more gifts as a bonus. What do you think is the gap in the employability skills of our graduates and undergraduates? What do you think? I want it to be an interactive session. So start typing in the comments stating what exactly do you think is a problem in our employability and entrepreneurship skills in our graduates and undergraduates, right? Both. And 95% of the startups fail consistently. All these statistics are not mine. These are from the Google. These are from SHM. These are some of the research which has given us feedbacks as to why 95% of the startups are failing. And look at the stats. Amazingly, 42% of them failed because there is no market for the products or services one produces. And do you think why investors would be literally crying when they invest on some of the startups whose products are not marketable, whose products are not solving the bigger problems of the society, right? All these problems lies behind something which I'm going to share in the next few slides. And there are also solutions given at the end in terms of what are you going to get. I'm going to share power of 10. It's AZ power 10. Stay tuned. You're going to get this along with the international certificate at the end of the session. Okay. Type in the comments as to why do you think 95% of the startups fail consistently. Type in the comments. What is the reason? Other stats also say the same thing, So 50 to 95% of the startups fail within the first 18 months. How critical it is. Someone who really gets out of the top MBA college, top engineering college, or top degree college and comes back to start a company with the passion, with the purpose, and ultimately it fails. 50 to 95% of the startups fail within the first 18 months. That's seriously critical. Type in the comments, why do you think this is happening? Type in the comments. I'm going to give the answers any which ways, right? What is the real gap in both entrepreneurship and employability? What is the real gap? Come on, type in the comments. What is the real gap? Let's find it here. What is missing? This is not my source. This is a source from indiaemployerforum.org. You can Google it out. indiaemployerforum.org. That's 600 million youth in India, out of which unemployability is greater threat than unemployment. Now, what do I mean by this? Unemployability is a greater threat than unemployment. If you understand this, share in the comments. All the ones who are sharing in the comments will get my 1:1 coaching for free for lifetime. But you need to get it right. So unemployability is something where you are already having a lot of jobs, but you are not having required skill sets to handle those jobs. It also reflects on the entrepreneurship opportunity, where 95% of the startups fail because they don't understand the real problems which are there in the society, and they are not addressing the real problems which are marketable. So unemployability, right, is a bigger threat than unemployment, both in the jobs as well as when you start a company. That's why I connect it very well, that jobs and entrepreneurship are well connected. Watch till the end. Why I am saying that it's well connected. Watch till the end. You're going to get your answers. Industries will be plagued by 75 to 80% skill gaps. This is not my source. This is a source from indiaemployerforum.org. What does it mean? Plague. Plague is a disease. Plague is a disease. Just like today, we are facing a lot of diseases, right? Corona is really catching up big time. So this is a disease which is going to spread in a way that more than 75 to 80% of the skill gaps will haunt every industry, whether it's manufacturing, banking, construction, whatever it is. There is going to be 75 to 80% skill gaps. International Labour Organization is of the opinion that India is staring at 29 million skill deficit by 2030. Now it is 2020. In next 10 years, we are going to stare at 3 crore skill deficits by 10 years from now. How critical it is. If we don't act today, tomorrow is never going to be better. Agree? Type in the comments, agree. Just type in the comments, agree. Keep typing in. And Accenture projection is that the skill gap in India will cause a loss of 1.97 trillion. Not billion, not million, it's trillion. $2 trillion in less than 10 years. By 2030, this is a loss which India will bear. Because of what? What? Skill gaps. Agree? You need to agree. This is a stats not from me and you. It is from India Employer Forum. Why those skill gaps? Do you know? Share the answer. This is going to give you bonuses from me. Why those skill gaps? Let's find it here. The failure of our education system as a primary cause of the problem. I'm not saying this. Someone else is not saying this. This is said by India Employer Forum. Everyone wants to know, every single student wants to know in this country that failure of our education system is a primary cause of the problems which I have discussed so far. Hardest fact, let me go through it. Unemployability is a bigger problem than unemployment, because we are going through 19th century content with 20th century architecture and methodology for 21st century students. How pity it is. 19th century content, 20th century methodology and architecture for 21st century students. Isn't it that daring? And let's look at what's happening. Most project work is borrowed. It's borrowed. It's not done real, right? You actually borrow most of the projects, say, from one of the stores around, or one of the companies around, or one of the institutes around, and submit it as a project work. How many of you resonate with this? Be honest. I have done it during my engineering days, so most of them go through this. So let's be honest that projects are borrowed during our education time. We borrow during our college time and submit it as a project, right? So it's really unfair that if someone borrows a project and submits it, they get a real industry experience. Never possible, right? Never possible. There are few cases, of course, there would be some kind of a project which will be done. Still, there is a lot of borrowing of work. It's not original. It's not original. Even if you go and do it in a company, sometimes you just try and do a kind of a dummy project, which is not a real project, right? So projects are borrowed. I would say 100% of the projects are borrowed in some way or the other. Let's accept the fact that we are borrowing the projects, right? The difference between job versus career is something which I want to share here. Most of us think that a work which is given to us will make us a career. Never. A work which is given as a work which is not aligned with your passion and with your purpose will become a job. Look at this. It's a job when it is not aligned with your passion and a purpose. It's a job when it is just meeting your basic needs. But same thing if the work is aligned with your passion, with your longer purpose, and with the persistence, then that becomes your career. That work which is passion filled, when you get up in the morning and you're filled with passion to do something with a larger purpose, to solve society problems with persistence, that becomes a work for your career. True, whether you're an employee, whether you're an entrepreneur, or you're an entrepreneur, right? Let me come to it. What exactly I mean by employee, entrepreneur, and entrepreneur. There are 3 levels to success. How many of you know what is an entrepreneur? This is going to be a magical thing, because you will know what is an entrepreneur. This is going to be reality today and for future. Please listen to this carefully. Type in the comments and mention what do you understand by entrepreneurship. Someone who does this will definitely get a bigger gift. I'll tell what gift is that, right? That is going to be 100% free online courses from my own coachingfield.com for you. But you need to tell me clear definition there in the comments right now. What is entrepreneurship? I'm waiting for your comments. Please type in the comments, what is entrepreneurship? Okay, let me go here. There is a first level, just like your job, employee, who handles basic needs of themselves and works for a company or some project because they want to address basic needs. That's it. No passion is there, no purpose is there. That's a job. That's employee. I'm telling you this. This is the hardest reality. Please don't get offended by this. The next level is entrepreneur. In the same company where you're working, right? You are having an ecosystem of CEOs and CFOs investing on your ideas, which can help you scale up that company, grow that company, right? That is entrepreneurship. And the next level beyond this is being a solopreneur and an entrepreneur, where you are taking a risk. Initially, you invest yourself, and then you'll attract your investors to invest on your company, to on your idea. Now, this time, I don't want you to be a failure like that 95% failures, right? Fail fast and fail super differently every time. Fail super fast and fail super differently every time, right? I would recommend be an entrepreneur, 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 where you are going to get support from yourself, not from others. You are going to impress the investors to invest on your ideas so that you can take your company and idea to a different level to solve people's problems. Now, you need to put this mindset right when you are an entrepreneur. That's how you can grow as an entrepreneur. If someone jumps into entrepreneurship without being an entrepreneur, they are already preparing for a failure. All the leading entrepreneurs who are there have failed several times. That means they have played a role of an entrepreneur at some stage before they got into entrepreneurship. So understand the levels: being an employee, being an entrepreneur, and then being an entrepreneur, right? That is how you need to move towards. Even if you're working for a company, as an individual, please look at being an entrepreneur or an entrepreneur for that company. If you don't go with this mindset, we are going to see the results what the statistics are showing. Are we ready to change those statistics? Are we ready to save our country from those losses of $2 trillion? I want your answer. The nation wants to know that are you ready to save our country's $2 trillion in the next 10 years? We say that, right? What is this minister doing and what is that minister doing? I'm asking you, what are you doing for our economy? What are you doing for your own growth? What are you doing for your companies? What are you doing for your institutions? Please answer this. Some of these are hardest truths, but I'm asking you this question. Please answer this. Answer this now. What is the industry expecting today? Not tomorrow, today, right today. What is in this industry expecting today? Is it gig economy? Do you know what is gig economy? Let me help you understand this. You do short-term work. Short-term work. It's like a freelance work. And that is going to be reality. I'm telling you this. I will not be surprised if someone comes to your campus and gives you a short-term contract and says, you are given the short-term contract and this is your assignment and this is what you need to complete and these are your KRS. I will not at all be surprised if your employment contract will be like this from now to the future. Please watch this out. I will not be surprised if your existing employment contract, if you're a full-time employee, will change into a short-term employment contract like a gig economy, short-term work. It can be a job or a career, but short-term work, which is result-focused. Clearly, you are expected to deliver few deliverables and that's how you'll be paid. That is gig economy. And we are moving towards gig economy immediately, right now. I'm not talking about tomorrow. I'm talking about today. Please understand the reality. If you're not prepared for gig economy, you're already preparing for failure. Failing is not a wrong thing, but preparing for failure is definitely a wrong thing. Do you want to prepare for failure or want to fail super fast, super differently? Type in the comments. What do you want? Do you want to prepare for failure, P, or fail super fast, fail super differently for yes? Because for me, failing super fast, failing super differently is success. So type in P or yes in the comment. Do you want to prepare for failure or fail super fast, fail super differently, and be successful? Type in P or yes now. So employment contract is clear, gig economy is clear. The entrepreneurship is already clear because I've explained it, that you are an entrepreneur within a company where they pay you salary like a gig economy, and you're creating wonderful ideas using both left and right brain to deliver value for the society. You're identifying problems of the society and providing solutions. How beautiful it is. How beautiful it is, isn't it? Type in the comments about your feedback now. Every engagement will be rewarded. I will tell you, you are going to reward yourself. Forget about the courses and freebies which I give. Forget about the certificate which you get. But you learning from this and engaging and understanding it comes with the comments which you are making now. Seriously. How do you prepare? How do you prepare yourself? I'm asking you this question. How do you prepare? Do you have an answer for this? You are paying thousands and dollars and even lakhs to go to some of the colleges, and you still don't know how to prepare, right? And that's the biggest problem. If you don't know how to prepare for what is expected, how to prepare to save the $2 trillion for India in the next 10 years, then you're not preparing. You're not preparing. And if you're missing this video, if someone else is missing the video, please share it to them. Please share it to them, because this is something they are missing and they're not getting it anywhere. Trust me, they're not getting it anywhere. We have done thorough research to find out what would be the possible problems and what are the problems today. How can we overcome them? If you're not sharing this, you're not doing justice to your nation, right? Justice to our nation, right? Let's have Vande Mataram, that share this video to everyone. Even after this call, if they go through this video step by step and they go through till the end, they will be rewarded with a certificate, and only for the people who watch this completely. So stay tuned. How do you prepare? Type in the comments now. How do you prepare? I've got AZ power of 10. This I have created for International Association of Academic Plus Corporate, IAAC Society, which is a not-for-profit organization. Exclusively, this power of 10 is created for the audiences here at International Association of Academic Plus Corporate Society, because this is a not-for-profit organization, right? So watch this power, is a power of 10. And my belief always has been that work-life balance is imbalanced if you don't have work-life success. Can you connect this? Work-life balance is imbalanced if you don't have work-life success. That means there is nothing called as work-life balance. There is only work-life success. So for work-life success, you need to follow the power of 10, step by step. Trust me, when you follow this, please make notes. How prepared are you to take notes now? That shows your willingness to contribute to our nation. That shows your willingness to save our India's $2 trillion in the next 10 years. How prepared are you? Please answer me this. How prepared are you? Let's go with the power of 10. Power number 1. Power number 1. Real industry experience during your studies, during your college, during your schooling. I'm telling this literally deep from my heart that you need real industry experience. Now, who is going to give this? You are going to grab this. You are going to take this. You are going to approach people, request for real industry experience. Don't blame it on the management. Of course, management can help here if they can approach some industry leaders, industries, and ask them to give real industry experience for their students. When they can charge thousands and lakhs together, they can also care for their students to approach industry leaders. Please seek real industry experience. Power number 1 is extremely critical. Get real industry experience. Approach. It's very, very easy to approach. Approach people whom you know, people whom you don't know. I'm repeating again. people whom you know, people whom you don't know. That means you need to really approach anyone and everyone and try and ask for request for real industry experience. Any company, you take any company for that matter, even part of IAAC, you can volunteer and contribute some articles, right? Learn few things, attend events, make sure that you learn and implement, right? Approach companies through various means. Today social media has opened up so much of opportunities, right? LinkedIn has got well connected people. Approach people, ask for, request for real industry experience. And we never know, you and your placement cell or your dean can get together and request together as well. And trust me, mentors like me would be happy to help people to give real industry experience, right? So that's number one. Power number two, mentoring from industry leaders. So critical, right? Watch out this. Can can you ever replace an experience of 2 decades or 3 decades which we all bring? Can you replace that? Never, right? You can gather them, accumulate them. Imagine you have 5 mentors, each one having 20 years of experience in varied industry background. If they are mentoring you, you are already carrying the load of 100 years of experience. How magical it is. If you really don't implement this, I'm telling you, results will never come. You got your point number one, power number one, get real industry experience during your studies. When you are studying in your college or school, please get it. Two, mentoring from industry leaders right when you are in the college or school. Reach out. People are willing to help for free. Reach out to them. LinkedIn is a place where you can reach out to get your mentors for free. IAAC is a superb platform where leaders come on the stage to help you out live. And these recorded versions, I would say, would be wonderful thing if you share it with the world, because let everyone benefit out of it. Please get the mentoring done in the right time. This is the time now. Please don't waste any moment. After this call, get in touch with your mentors, reach out on LinkedIn, reach out to IAAC, become proactive for your own growth, for the company's growth, for the country's growth. Please look at the bigger picture of the saving $2 trillion in next 10 years. Please look at the bigger picture. Power number three, entrepreneurship is mandatory even for employees now. Can you look at my thing? Entrepreneurship means you are going to work like an entrepreneur within a company when you're paid for that work, right? I don't say salary, sometimes it can be just work. So you have to be an entrepreneur. Please. This is mandatory. This is not an optional. So look at building your skills on entrepreneurship now. While you're studying in the college or school, build your skills on entrepreneurship. How you can do it? You can share in the comments how you're going to do this. My recommendation is form a team within and start developing ideas. Start learning few things. A lot of materials are available for free. Learning few things and create your investment deck. Propose your ideas, execute some of the projects on a minimum viable product, right? Minimum viable product is the basic product which you can do it by. Maybe you can even put a crowdsourcing effort, right? Look at investors, try and do this, which is going to build innovative skills in you. Entrepreneurship is mandatory and is not optional. Please follow the power three, being an entrepreneur right now. Power number four, empathy for end users, which is customer. This is the biggest problem in the corporate. I have been in the corporate world for 2 decades before I got into serial entrepreneurship for the last 5 years. And I can say this clearly that the biggest problem is people don't understand the end user at all. They start developing things, any industry, whether it's IT or non-IT, doesn't matter. People start developing the product or services without keeping the end user in mind. How critical it is. Just think you are an end user, and if someone does this for you, you're paying for it and you're getting a junk product which is non-usable. Keep end user in mind. Always get a feedback from the end user, right? Keep the end user in mind and create your product. Feel empathy. Feel the shoes of the customer. Please, for the God's sake, this is very much required. Empathy is the biggest factor today, which is demoralizing lot of industries, dumping all the hard earned money of the customer into waste most of the times. Sometimes companies also goes into loss because of this, right? So empathy is the key. Power number 5, every day it's new innings. It's an IPL time, right? Hope you must be enjoying cricket, IPL, and I'm sure you must be just waiting for the session to get over and get started with IPL, right? But start your day like an IPL, new innings, right? Start with a passion and good preparation. You can't go. See, most of the battle is won in your mind before you get into the battlefield. Most of the battle is won in your mind before you get into the battlefield. That's why preparation is so critical. So prepare right now, right today. Don't waste your time. Prepare for your future. Get hold of a career mentor and get started. Now, there are a lot of people willing to help for free. Please prepare with passion. Okay? Passion. Why passion? Because we need to go towards career, whether it's employment or entrepreneurship. Both are career. It's not job. Employment is not a job. Entrepreneurship is not a job. Employment is not a work. Entrepreneurship is not a work. For me, both are career. And I would say it's integrated these days. If you don't have entrepreneurship skills in your job, you're going to fail. And you should also know how to employ others and be employable for yourself when you're doing entrepreneurship, right? So it's a integrated version. And power number 5 is start with a passion every day with a good preparation, right? Good preparation. Look at the preparation this boy is doing, right? It's important, right? Then, since every day is new innings, align a clear purpose in your work life. Clear purpose. Why? I need to score a century. I need to achieve something by so and so date. I need to be like Sachin Tendulkar in so and so time. Have a clear purpose, longer vision and mission. Very, 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 very important. Clarity, right? Getting clarity about yourself, about your future is important. Now, people ask me, Azmat sir, how do you say that I can be very clear about my future now? This is where the mentors will come into picture. Take help of IAAC Society, not-for-profit organization, which is helping you. The purpose itself is to help you to be mentored, right? To be guided. Please do attend these events and share it with the world. Let everyone benefit out of it. Have a clear heart to share, to help others. That's what we are doing here. Please do share this to everyone. Even if you have not done it now, start doing it. Okay? Every day is new innings. Align a clear purpose in your work life. Clear purpose. Then the power number 7 is focus on solving larger problems. What is the biggest problem today? We can't get into a common stage like how this used to happen before, right? See the crowd which used to happen in the matches like IPL and other places, right? See the crowd we used to gather. We are not even going to schools and colleges these days, right? Look at solving larger problems. There could be many different problems which keep coming from time to time, and one should focus on solving larger problem, right? Always focus on solving larger problems. Let me also tell you something about focus. You might have seen Milkha Singh movie, right? Milkha Singh was not having a focus because he was getting distracted most of the time with some girlfriend or something. So having a focus helped him achieve many things than not having a focus before, right? Having a focus is extremely critical, and going deep into the well is more important than digging everywhere. You will get water when you dig deep into one place rather than digging in different places, right? So have a focus on solving larger problem. This is going to come a long way. I'm sure you're making notes. Type in the comments if you're making notes. Some more excitement is going to be there by the end of the session. So stay tuned And power number 8 is to stay consistent and persistent. Who comes to your mind when it comes to consistency? Type in the comments. I want to see in the comments who comes to your mind when it's consistency or persistent, right? So being consistent and persistent is extremely critical. And Mr. Rahul Dravid, right, from Karnataka, used to be consistent and persistent, and that's why he is known as wall of Indian cricket. Can you be such a pillar for yourself, for your family, for your company, for your country, for this planet? Can you be that pillar to hold it strong by being consistent and persistent? Please answer me this. Type in the comment, yes, 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 yes. Letter yes. Okay. Type in the comments. That's my favorite letter. Letter S is my favorite. I'll tell you why later on. But S is my favorite letter. And stay consistent and persistent. Stay there. Okay. Power number 9. Everyday new innings. So take feedback 360 degree. You know what is 360 degree? Who comes to your mind when there is 360 degree? I'm hearing you're saying AB de Villiers, right? 360 degree man. Okay, so taking feedback 360 degree is extremely critical every day, not every week or every month. Every day, take a feedback from your manager, from your colleague, from your employees, from your customers. It's very powerful. It will not be a surprise. Forget about all these appraisals and stuff like that. This is going to go. Right now, it's gone. It's gone. Trust me, if HR leaders are watching this, they will tell me this. That's junk if they are not doing it every day. I used to practice it. Before that, I used to do 360 degree feedback every day for my team. I used to take 360 degree feedback for myself, right? I would recommend you also do this. Take the feedback 360 degree. Don't nick it. Stay there. Stay there. Play a long innings. Play for high performance. Play for your success. Play for the country's success. Remember, the true $2 trillion you're going to save for your country. Nation wants to know that you're going to save or not. Type in the comments, I'm going to save. Save. S-A-V-E. Save. Type in the comments, save right now. Are you going to save the $2 trillion of our nation? Please promise me you're going to save it. Don't waste my effort of putting in so much of effort to come up with this, and you're not going to save $2 trillion for our nation in the next 10 years. Please save it. That's our right, our birthright, to save $2 trillion of our nation in the next 10 years, and the transformation begins from you. So share this video to the world. Every Indian worldwide should watch this. I would say let it go to the planet. Even if it has to go to a different planet, please share it. But share it. Share it now. Right now. Don't wait. So power number 9 is take feedback 360 degree every day. Every day. Come on. Say with me. Every day. Type in the comments 360, 360, 360. Let's get it rolling. 360 should be your norm. Please get there. Power number 10. This is extremely powerful. That's why it's power number 10. You need to go step by step. Power 1 to 10. And power number 10 is continuous improvement. Look at the improvisation which a cricketer makes once he is well set. Once you prepare well, when you have a longer mission and vision, when you are solving various problems, when you are looking at the nation, the pride of the nation, you are going to look at continuous improvement, improvisation every minute and every second. I'm not talking about days and weeks. I'm talking about every minute and every second. You are going to look at your continuous improvement. How much excited are you about this? I just don't want this excitement to die after this session, right? Now, help me recall. Point number 1 to 10. Anyone who does this point number 1 to 10 is my lifetime associate to work with, in terms of I'll guide you at any stage of your life. Till my life, you are going to get every guidance from me. If you are going to write down point number 1 to 10 in the comments now. Now let's see who all does this. I want to see everyone typing in comment point number 1 to 10, that is power 1 to power 10, AZ power 10 should be written now. If you get this AZ power 10 right, I'm going to be your lifetime coach for free. Trust me, that's my assurance. But you need to get this right. I'm going to watch this, right? So I'm waiting for your entries, point number 1 to 10, and let's see who all gets it right. Point number 1 to 10. Come on. You're going to get a lot of things as free. Imagine lifetime free coaching from me and various mentors who are partnered with me, right? So you're going to get this free, absolutely free. Okay. This is a non-for-profit organization, International Association of Academic plus Corporate Society, and literally this is a great initiative from them to you, to make sure that you get all the benefits. You got today AZ power 10. I'm sure you'll get a lot of such powerful stuff going forward as well. Please do subscribe, share it with the world. Make sure that you get an alert for every single video coming from here. Okay. Now it's time for question and answers. And stay tuned. You're going to get an international certification from IAAC, which is International Association of Academic plus Corporate Society. This is already on a mission to become World Education Organization. You're watching in a channel which is going to become World Education Organization one day, right? Just like World Health Organization, this is your World Education Organization for your care, for your success, for nation's success. Let's save that $2 trillion. Please remember this. Let's save those $2 trillion for our nation in the next 10 years. Let's turn the tables around and bring a transformation in the country. Are you with me? Let's start asking your questions. Please type in the comments your questions, and I'm going to answer each of your question which is there in your comments. And note down my number. You can WhatsApp me. Most of the time I'll be in meetings, so just WhatsApp me and maybe sometime I'll get in touch with you. But most importantly, I'm also available on LinkedIn. You can connect me for free, and I'll give you free guidance, free courses from coachingfield.com for all the participants who would have completed the certificate and who WhatsApp me on my WhatsApp message, right? So those are the people who complete the certificate and WhatsApp me that you're done with the certification will get free courses of coachingfield.com. And whoever has given me right answers, those power 10, 1 to 10, will be a lifetime mentee for me, and you will get definite benefits, right? So that's about my presentation. I'm open for questions. Let me stop the presentation. Okay, I'm open for questions. Lot of feedbacks. Wow, good. I'm open for questions. Please do ask me your questions. In the meanwhile, let me see. Wow, this is awesome. I'm getting lots of. Okay, yes, take challenges or rest. Be strong to accept all downfalls and grow. Very good. Yes. Industry needs short-term goal and get success. Boon say very good. Boon say. I was working in 3 years. Yeah, at same time, morning, day, and evening, got triple salary, and my management was happy with me. Very good, awesome. That's great, Shushma. Skills and passion and love for doing something creative to provide jobs. Awesome. Power number 1, industry experience. Awesome. Vasudev, great stuff. And mentoring needed. Power number 2, mentoring from industry experts. Power number 3, entrepreneurship. Wow, then mentor. Yes, in also industry leaders come to do great ideas. Great. Okay, proactive in all fields. Exactly. Yes, I'm looking for questions. So let's see if there are questions in this comments. Start typing in your questions. I'm going to take your questions. Till I exhaust all your questions, I'm going to answer each of your questions. Is that a fair deal? Okay, power number 7, solving the larger problem. Yes, I'm taking notes are in comment. Fantastic, awesome. Someone is better always take notes, because sometimes what happens is you might lose a track of what's there in the comments. It is motivational and interesting session. Thank you so much, Mr. Dr. MS Vasu. Thank you so much for giving this wonderful feedback. I would request if you can share it to the world. Let them benefit out of it. Let them get the power 10, AZ power 10, and make sure that we solve the bigger problem of our nation. That is $2 trillion, right? We need to save the $2 trillion economy. Okay. And let's say, okay, the form, IAAC has given a form. Did you see this form, please? Please look at this form. At 5:47 p.m., you have got a form. And this form is important for you to get your certificate. Every one of you, please start filling that form. While if you're still online, you're lucky enough because you're going to get this certificate, international IASC certificate and membership, free, absolutely free, right? Imagine you're getting a certificate from an organization which is becoming World Education Organization. You're getting a membership from the leaders. There are many leaders here, and you're going to get valuable sessions every time, right? So please do fill up this form. It's there, right there in the comments. If you're not getting it, let's see if I can. Yeah, let me know if you're not able to get the form, but form is important. I need certificate, but not free. Okay. You don't want this for free. Okay, fine. Okay, but please, this is our we don't charge anything. This is a not for profit organization. So please take your certificate. You deserve this because you have watched, listened to this. I would request on behalf of me, on behalf of IAAC, please share this to everyone in this world. Let them get the benefit. Let them get the membership of IAAC for free. Let them get the certificate for free. Let them watch this and let them implement it. Let them reach out to the mentors for free, right? Okay, great. Thank you so much, Sushma. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the respect. Thank you so much. Truly, I will become a member soon. Great, awesome. It's like means please do ask questions because I'm here to answer your questions and I'm just waiting for your questions. I hope you really found it useful and you're going to ask questions because you found it useful. And I didn't find anyone. Okay, someone has given some industry experience, mentoring from industry experts, entrepreneurship, empathy. Okay, some effort, cool mates corner. Okay, good. Fantastic. So let's say excellent session, sir. Thank you so much, Venubaji. It's really good. Thank you so much, Professor Subramaniam. Thank you so much. If you could help me share this to the world, let them get benefit out of it. Please do so. That would be my kind request. Thank you so much for your valuable presentation. Thank you so much, Balaji, for this. Okay, short and very valuable for youngster. Thank you so much. I think that was main intention, not to keep it too long. Short, crisp, give the power of 10. And if it is powerful for you to implement, please keep it as a chart in your front of you every single day. I would request anyone who is watching this, please do share it to the world that they can prepare a chart of the power of 10 and keep it in front of them every single day. It's for every single day. Look at the continuous improvement. I'm talking about every single minute and second. That also applies for me. Every single day I do this to continuously improve on myself, right? Thank you so much, JCI Walter. It will be Saptagiri Nivas. Thank you so much for joining and thank you so much for the feedback. I'm still waiting for your questions. Time is there for your questions. I will give 5 more minutes if you can type in your questions. Thank you so much. Thank you once again. Thank you. Thanks a lot. It's been overwhelming, truly overwhelming, and I'm blessed to be amongst all of you. Trust me, I'm blessed to be amongst all of you. Okay, get your papers published in an international journal for free. That's an awesome thing, right? Thank you so much, Professor Sai Chanduji. Thank you so much for giving that to the audience here, that they can publish their papers for free. This is an opportunity I've been talking about, right? Get the industry experience. This is an opportunity, truly an opportunity. Okay, Sushma, I think you need a form. Okay, fine. Let me see if I have form here. Yeah, it's there in the comments. If you can just click some of the comments below, you will get the form. Professor Sai Chanduji, if you could share the form again, because some people might have not got the form. Thank you so much, Dr. Raghuraman ji. Thank you so much, Parvez ji. I think wonderful. It's a lot of love from all of you, which will motivate me to give more to the community, right? I'm truly thank you so much, Parinita. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, someone is really typing in a lot of those inputs, but I need those 10, power of 10. 1 to 10. If someone can type it in one instant, 1 to 10, I'm sure. Even if you have missed it, don't worry. You're going to go through this video again and again, repeat it as much as possible, share it with the world, and please do ignore some of the mistakes if I have made some during my presentation. And make sure, Khalilullah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This feedback is older one or is this new one? This is yeah, you can take the new one. Professor Sai Chanduji, please can you give the feedback form again? Yep. Okay. I think Coolmates Corner is getting very close. All the 10 points. Amazing. Truly amazing. Awesome. Do take the certificate first, Coolmates Corner, and go and sign up for free at coachingfield.com. You'll get all the access and you'll get lifetime support from Azmat. Okay, great. I think Dr. Raghuramanji has given an attempt. Awesome. That's an amazing thing. Thank you so much, Vaishali ji. Thank you so much. Please do. I was up to 1 to 7. Okay, good try. You will still get your coachingfield.com access, Vasudev ji. So well tried. But don't forget to watch this video again. Note down those points. Put up a chart in front of you, and I'll tell you this is magical. This is magical. Thank you so much, Padmaji. Thank you so much. Please do share. If it is useful to everyone, please do share. It is not just for students or trainers or principals or deans. It is for the world. Please do share to everyone, to your family members, to your friends, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Ramanji. This is an awesome thing. And I still have a couple of minutes if you have any questions. Otherwise I'll have to leave the studio. I'm waiting for your questions now. Just a couple more minutes. Last 2 minutes. Try to grab as much as possible. Thank you so much, Professor Subramaniam ji. Thank you so much. Well tried. You will, every one of you who have attended till now, please go and sign up for coachingfield.com for free. Just to sign up today. All the signups, I'll ask my team to approve it now. Okay. So by this week, you will get your full free access to coachingfield.com. You can connect me on LinkedIn. Any questions, doubts you have, feel free to ask. My WhatsApp number is there. Send out a WhatsApp message. Thank you so much. Okay, share the feedback form for the session. Yes, please, Professor Sai Chanduji, if you can give the feedback form again. Yeah, I think it's there. It's there, right there. Please see the feedback form there. Mr. Rabi, please, Mr. Sahu, please note down the form. Everything is clear. Thank you so much, everyone. I think it's time to go, and we'll catch up forever. Reach out to me on WhatsApp. Bye for now. Thanks once again. Share it with the world.